This video is addressed to all of my viewers and subscribers, old and new, and I know this is going to sound really bad and I'm probably going to get so much shit for this, but I feel that these are things that have to be said. So I've noticed that a couple of theists have joined the bandwagon, and that's pretty cool. It's good to have some dissenting opinions within my viewers, because one of the goals, and probably the main goal of this channel, was to always provide a forum for open discussion. I would provide a random topic, and maybe some would agree with me, some would disagree with me, and the goal was that maybe we can spark some discussion, and we might learn something. Now, what I've noticed from not only my channel, but from others, is quite a lot of hostility, not only from theists, but from atheists as well. And, to be honest, I'm not sure why this is the case. Now, I can already sense the outcries from both the atheists and the theists in my audience, which is why I sense this video won't be very popular. But at any rate, the theists' response, I predict, will be, "Oh, well, I don't believe a word of this horse shit. You know why? Because all you want to do is proselytize your atheism here on YouTube. You don't want to talk, you just want to preach, and you're no different from them fundamentalists." Okay, so I might as well address this now. I really don't gain much from trying to proselytize my atheism. I have 500 subs. I barely make any money off these videos. And unless you count feeling warm and fuzzy inside from having like 50 people agree with what I'm saying in one video as some benefit to proselytizing my atheism, then I really don't see how this does anything for me. And besides, even if I did want to proselytize my atheism, and I hate to say this, but wouldn't I do what the majority of theists here on YouTube do, which is to essentially put comments on approval, delete anything that they find doesn't agree with them, not allow video responses, and essentially block anyone who doesn't agree with them? Just saying. Now, from the atheist perspective, some might think that I am simply trying to cower away from my atheism. That I am trying to give theists a free pass that they do fuck all to deserve and, like, not criticize them because I just want to remain politically correct. Now, as you guys know, I don't subscribe to any theistic beliefs. I find them particularly irrational, and I find it very reprehensible when theists try and use those beliefs to justify either bigotry, willful ignorance, or both. But at the same time, I can still remain at least polite enough to engage in discourse with them, if they're willing to have an open mind. But wait, I hear you all say, and you say it like that. But wait, what about the ponage videos that you make? That's true, I'm not necessarily the nicest guy in my ponage videos, but that's addressed to an individual, not the entirety. I don't judge Muslims based on the actions of Al-Qaeda. I don't judge Christianity based on the actions of, I don't know, the Westboro Baptist Church, you know? And no, I won't spare any feelings when I say that I find it really disgusting that people like the Westboro Baptist Church use Christianity to justify their bigotry. And I will call them out on their horseshit, and I will say that it is horseshit. Thankfully, there are theists that at least don't take these parts of their scripture as seriously, for the most part, like the moderates. I can accept. And these are the type of people I would much rather see on my channel. The type of people that are open-minded enough to hear my side and willing enough to share theirs. I suppose a quick mention has to go to some of the comments I've been seeing addressing theists on my channel. And I'm not in control of whoever wants to comment on my channel. I'm not their daddy. I don't tell them to be nice. And although I would rather that people comment in a polite and straightforward way, that's not sometimes the case for both theists and atheists. And as frustrating as it is, I would encourage both theists and atheists, not only on my channel, but on others, that maybe they try and, have a little patience. Because we don't necessarily see eye to eye, if you know what I mean. To the theists in my audience, I hope you can understand why atheists sometimes treat theists with hostility. I hope you can understand why. I hope you can be patient and have enough intellectual integrity to see past that and try and figure out the truth, whether that would lead you closer to religion or farther away from it. That's all I encourage on this channel. To the atheists in my audience, I'm not trying to cower away from criticizing religion, as I have and I will continue to do in the future. I find religion just as irrational as many of you do. I find it morally reprehensible just as many of you do. I just think that sometimes there is a time and place for ponage and straight-out insults, and there's a time for a cool, collected conversation. And it's just my personal preference that I generally engage in the latter more than the former. And I hope that you can too, because while some people really can't understand any other way than if you were to shake the shit out of them with ponage and insults, most of us, especially the moderate theists, generally respond well to just cool, reasoned discussion. And maybe they might not be atheists like us, but, leave it up to them, right? Thanks for watching. May the truth always be heard.